Well, it is a chance to honor our veterans while learning more about the sacrifices they made. Over the past few years, A Walk in Their Boots has hosted several events to teach about the history of the American soldier. Coming up on Saturday, August 28th, you are invited to Tipton Haynes Historic Site, where they will continue that mission with the very first ever standalone Vietnam War reenactment here in our region. Here with more now are Thomas Miller and Jonathan Morrison, and it's great to have both of you on the show.
Well, thank you for
it's a pleasure.
us.
Well, Jonathan, let's start with you. Let's talk a little bit about A Walk in Their Boots. I know very near and dear to your heart, kind of started by your family.
Yes, ma'am. My father started the event in 2013. Originally, it was just a small event, maybe 20 reenactors or so, with about 200 spectators over the course of the single-day event. And from there, it's kind of gradually grown. Each year, we've progressed more and more with our numbers. This previous year, we had right around 40 reenactors with close to 400 spectators.
Oh, wow.
And we've had several battle reenactments for each event. The big event we have in November, the Timeline event, we have everything here from Revolutionary War all the way up through modern day. So it's literally from the start of the American soldier all the way up to where we are now. The big thing with it is just it's always an educational event. That's the one thing that we really prioritize with our event is the Friday for it. We have what's called an educational day. It's really important for us to get involved, especially in the local schools and stuff. We invite them to come out, get them to have a first-hand experience with it, get them to understand it's more than just a black and white text in a history book. It's stuff that their families have gone through, people they know have actually gone through, and it's really important for us to pass that on to them.
Absolutely. I could not agree more. What an opportunity to really, I like how it's titled, A Walk in Their Boots, because you're really taking them inside. And now, on the anniversary of the Vietnam War, you guys are doing a very special event.
Yes, it's coming up, well, next weekend on the 28th, we will be hosting a Vietnam standalone event. 2 years ago, we'd done a standalone World War II event that went with great success, celebrate the 75th of D-Day. We decided, since we're still in the 50th anniversary of Vietnam, it was time for this region to finally have an event dedicated to our Vietnam veterans and their history. We've been doing Vietnam as part of our November event for about the past 4 years. It's grown in popularity amongst both reenactors, spectators. We have a few veterans that always come out that are willing to tell us their stories and give us advice. We decided this year it was time to finally take it to the next step and give Vietnam its own dedicated standalone day solely about honoring the memory and history of that war. With World War II veterans, of course, their numbers in decline, we don't want to miss out the opportunity of getting all the stories from the Vietnam reenactors like we have missed with some of the World War II veterans. It's even more important considering the years of honor our World War II vets have got, but for many decades Vietnam was kind of on the lower end. So it's time we finally try to give those veterans a little bit of the honor they deserve while teaching children about, I guess at this point, what their grandfathers and even great-grandfathers had to go through 50 years ago.
Yeah, and like you said, it's just that opportunity to come together as families, and what an honor, too, for them to see that we want to learn. We want to be aware of what had happened.
Yeah, it's really a great thing about our event is it focuses more on the educational aspect than anything. If we can leave at the end of the day, especially with kids, I couldn't tell you how many times we've done our educational event over there, and the kids not realizing something as simple as what food was like out in the field. They have this whole new grasp on what conditions were really like living in the field whenever we go through and say get a can of corned beef hash and pop it straight out of the can, give them a little taste of what it was like to eat military rations at the time. They start to get a little bit more of a feel of what granddad or their uncle or whoever it was, kind of went through on the daily. And unfortunately, like Miller said, it's one of those things that all of our veterans are passing off faster than what we can really get their stories move through the generations with.
Yeah, now is definitely the time. Well, love what you guys are doing. Thank you for doing it. What an opportunity for our community to go out and show support. It is coming up August 28th. For more information, you can visit the website at Tipton Haynes Historical Site.